Yeah, but hey, Father Eden auf Telegram Channel. Man Channel möchte zu mit dem Blue und Checkle. Du Menschen, was können nicht schlafen auf Hille. Ich war das die drei Nacht, so mal schwere Päckl. Du Menschen, was sind schön, oh, sei gegetzt auf Weckel. So, ja, der Sollt ihr suchen, Magite, morgen sie früh. Geht morgen sie früh.
Oh, that was a beautiful solo by the new Jewish supergroup. That was David and Goliath. David and Goliath. Give it up for that beautiful take there. Hallelujah. Man, family, we're living in some interesting times right now because, believe it or not, Tucker Carlson, we're going to play this clip in a moment. We got Tucker Carlson here, and he's sitting here with another right-winger, American patriot. And it seems as though all of a sudden they come into the realization that the people who say that they are, in fact, from the state of Israel, that maybe they're practicing witchcraft, and maybe they're beginning to question whether Kabbalah is actually ancient witchcraft, which if it was, would that make them the synagogue of Satan? I'm going to play this clip. It's real quick. Let's see what they have to say.
Kabbalah is something, after the destruction of the first temple, the Jewish people famously enslaved and taken captive by the Babylonians. This is where the book of Daniel is written. It's a form of magic. The Jewish people, they kept the Kabbalah. It eventually becomes digital life, through ones and zeros.
But it's a Gnostic religion, which is to say it's hidden from non-initiates.
Yeah, I mean, there's a mainstream version of it. It's a precursor to digital life. So what Land and a lot of these people believe is that the actual salvation that the Jewish people provided was keeping Kabbalah, which eventually becomes digital life, which eventually becomes AI, which eventually becomes the creatures in the book of Revelation, which essentially later go on to destroy humanity and fulfill the book of Revelation. But that is a good thing. A lot of them believe.
Have you heard of the mystical tradition called Kabbalah? Comment below.
Wow. So it seems they're coming to this realization that the Kabbalah actually promotes a doctrine that leads to digital life separate from spiritual life, which then leads to the beast system, which goes into AI and so forth. But haven't Hebrews been telling the world that there's probably more to these people than meets the eye? Haven't our Messiah said from days of old? This is Revelation chapter 2, Revelation 2 and verse 9 says, I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Yehudim, or the Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So if it's safe to say that the Kabbalah indeed is actually witchcraft, wouldn't that equate this with the synagogue of Satan? And if they are indeed the synagogue of Satan, then when will it come to the mind of Tucker Carlson and those who believe like him and follow him that maybe if they're not the real Jews, then who are? Has it ever occurred to them yet that black people are the real Jews, and that this whole system of Zionism and everything that's leading this country down a dark path through which it can probably never, ever recover, that we've been telling them that the truth all along, but they called us names. And it's funny how Tucker Carlson and the right-wing media and all of that, they didn't want to believe anything we had to say, and they criminalized us for saying these things. But now that this specific group of small hatters are now affecting their lifestyle, and now that their pockets and their finances and their economy and their job availability, now that it's being affected by the same small hat group, and now that these same small hatters are getting ready to lead the United States of America into World War III, while those in the state of Israel won't have to worry about fighting these battles. The ones fighting these battles are going to be American soldiers, while they have a law in the state of Israel that the Hasidic Jewish people, they don't even have to fight in battle. So the United States and her allies are supposed to be fighting on behalf of the state of Israel, and the state of Israel doesn't even have to lose any soldiers in this. So now that the right wing, white MAGA crowd is starting to believe and understand everything that we've been saying, when are they going to come to the realization that we are indeed the true Jews of the house of Israel? Is it that much of a stretch, Tucker Carlson and right-wing media, for y'all to understand that we have been the chosen people, the same ones that you denigrated, the same ones that Charlie Kirk said it was good for us to be in slavery and that we did better as indentured servants, forced into labor, deprived of our wages, abused and raped and trafficked and all the other stuff that went along with that. These people idolized Charlie Kirk, and so did Tucker Carlson. So now do you still feel the same way now that you know these are not the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, but the ones who are, you still fail to acknowledge our lineage? You know that what they practice is not Torah according to the Bible. And another group is the Christian church. Now, and especially the Black Christian church, how is it that the white people that you idolize so much in the Black Christian church, they're beginning to accept and understand that the true Jews are not those who say they are who they are today? And we've been telling the Christian church, the Black Christian church, that. How is it that Tucker Carlson and the right wing is waking up faster than the Christian church? These are questions that you really need to begin to ask yourself. If all of this is coming out and they're beginning to see and understand that they've been lied to and they've been manipulated, then when are you going to start to believe what the true Hebrews have been saying for the whole time? And we said it, and we used the word, and we did so peacefully. We're a law-abiding people. Hebrews do not promote going around breaking the law, because we believe in the law of the Most High, and we believe in the law of the land so much as it doesn't go against the law of the Most High. So we're a peaceful group. We don't go around promoting violence or agitating and all of these types of things, but they still continue to disbelieve what we say. And they still continue to suppress us, and they refuse to have us on real podcasts and real discussions for our opinions and for spiritual warning that what they need to get ready for and prepared for. So family, just keep doing what you've been doing. Let's just keep pulling out of the system. Let's stay home from their politics, because the more we separate ourselves from this system, the faster it collapses. These are the same people who say we were insignificant to this country and to the foundation of the building of this nation. Yet when we pull out just from one election cycle, it hasn't even been a year yet that this current president has been in office, and look at MAGA fall apart. Look at the Democrats fall apart. It hasn't even been a year since Trump has been in office. Look at the impact of this people that they say are a no people, the people that they say are the criminals of society, the absolute worst that America has to offer. But we pull out for less than a year, and this whole thing is collapsing upon itself. So let's continue to do what we've been doing, family. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of our people and FBAs. I'm proud of you, very proud of you. And it's important for us to begin to love ourselves and uplift ourselves and put our energy into our own group. We have supported every other group, whether it's been the Republicans, the Democrats, whether it's been the Christian church, whether it's been immigration. They even use the LGBT movement. Well, the LGBT movement even used our struggle and tethered and latched onto that to promote their own agenda. And most importantly, they separated the black family. And there's no excuse for these things. And now it's coming out fully. And a lot of our sisters are beginning to realize that this system set it up for our relationships, our marriages, and our families to fail by their constant involvement within our household. So now let us pull out of their affairs so that the Most High could restore us to who we used to be. So may Yah continue to bless our people. And make sure you leave your comments down below and let us know what you think about these videos. Till next time, we'll see you later. Shalom, family.
This Restored Hebrew KJV contains Old and New Testaments in black and white with original names and divine revelations. The His Word Silver Edition, 96 books in black and white. Ancient Hebrew Truths Revealed, commemorating 400 years. The His Word Gold Edition, best-selling Hebrew Bible, 96 books, vivid photos, commemorating 400 years. The His Word Paleo Hebrew Edition has the ancient names in Paleo script, vivid photos, and the Hebrew Paleo alphabet charts. Don't delay. Add to your collection today. HebrewIsraeliteScriptures.com.
We just pray on behalf of our people, Yisrael, O Most High, that you have caused us to stand in these last days. Give us strength, O Yehovah. Pour the Ruach HaKodesh upon us, O Yah. Pour out the latter rain, O Most High. Show mercy unto us. Deliver us, O Yehovah. Open the gates of heaven unto our prayer. Yehovah, receive our prayer. O Yah, receive our